We're back. We're fucking back. So y'all know what it is. Hello, my fellow creators. How have y'all been? And happy New Year. So we're starting out this year pretty strong, bitch. Pretty strong. Now it's about keeping a consistent vibe. Cause girl, I got a whole New Year's resolution and a whole trying to have and doing a whole different mindset. I will delve into that a little bit later. But first of all, we will continue on where we left off. Oh, in the movie Big Eden. Okay. Now let's get into it. And then we already aged them up because bitch, y'all know I did not feel like having them stay as kids because it was really irritating. It was bothering me. It was really bothering me. I get my tooth removed on fucking Thursday. I need to make an appointment to get my wisdom teeth taken out because I think they are bothering the rest of my teeth, which I didn't know they can cause. I knew they could cause complications, but I didn't have complications for the past 5 years since they were coming in. You know what I mean? But here we are. Y'all are some broke ass bitches. Yay, broke bitches club. What's up? Oh my god. Oh my god. How was y'all New Year's though? Cause bitch, my New Year's was kind of cute. It was kind of cute. It was a little cunty, you know. It was a little cunty. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're gonna start off this pretty strong. So, what is going on? Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, we're gonna start this off. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Okay. We're gonna start this off pretty strong. So, first of all, I got some things that I want to get this year. I got one of them, which was a cover, because I needed a new cover for this year, because I've had my cover for 10 years. Maybe even more, if we're gonna be honest. Okay, and what about the kids? You're at school. How about you make friends? You make friends too. Yeah. All right. So that is. I have a whole bunch of New Year's resolutions. My New Year's resolutions are basically continue with my editing of Nuance, which is a book I'm writing, as well as drawing, Spanish, reading, engaging with the videos that I watch, specifically educational ones, the ones that I deem to be, interesting and want to delve into my digital garden. If you don't know what that is, I'm gonna leave a link to the video that I found that idea from. It's very interesting. I think y'all all should do it, even a little bit. And I told y'all about it last video. But anyways, let's get to the nitty gritty. So, girl, what is our goal for them? Stefan, you know what? Can we start plants? Can we make a plant or something like that? Cause that'd be cute. Cause I want him to get all the plants in the Sims 4. That's his goal. That's his goal right there. This is his goal. So, and then let's see what they got. But they broke. I know they're broke. We can start with starters. There it is. Let's see what they get. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Can we plan it? Please tell me we can plan it. Oh my god, mental skill. Y'all are some booty. That's some booty cheeks. That's some booty cheeks. Booty cheeks. All right, so okay, we're gonna start that, and then Freya, where you at, bitch? Where you at, ho? Freya. I want her to do some arts and craft stuff. So what we're gonna do, we'll play make believe, play make believe. Okay. And yeah. So while they're doing that, we'll get back to the movie. So where we left off was Pike and Sampaw just saw Henry and David hug in a very emotional way, in a very not sensual but care more than just friends. We know David don't like David like that for real. He trying, but he not about it for real. He not about it. So now we're going to the morning, right? And in the morning, Henry's on the phone with the old friend of his, the one that's pregnant, the one that I mentioned earlier in the videos. Now, we don't really, we've heard, I think we heard David, we heard Henry say that he needed to go to therapy because of David. Okay, because of his issues he's had, not necessarily per se him directly, but his feelings for him, right? And the friend mentions this, absolutely mentions this, about like, yo, because David's like telling her everything that's happened so far because it's been a minute since they talked. Last time they really talked was when he left to go see his to get there, and she didn't want him to leave. She didn't want to leave. She didn't want him to leave at all. Okay, now after she's hearing all this, she's like, girl. She's like, girl, leave him alone, girl. He not for you. He not about it. He not about it. He not about it for real. Like, there's no point in trying to get him on the team. And Henry's just like, I know, but like, girl. He's like, I know, but like, girl. Like, oh, he's kind of cute. Like, he looks so fine now. Like, it's been years. It's been decades. Decades, girl. He's looked finer than ever, right? And I'm just like, girl, I mean, I get it. I get it. Trust and believe. I get it, girl. But she a real one for that. And she also mentions how, are you going to tell him? Right? And, him referring to actually his grandfather. Like, are you going to tell him that you're gay? And during this time, Henry is like in the morning taking care of his grandpa, cooking him dinner, this and that, the other. And yes, absolutely, we do love Latin music, absolutely. But he's kind of like being around the bush. He's like, I don't think it's the right time for real. You know what I mean? And personally, I'm like, girl, just tell him, because he already know. I feel like he already knew. He was just waiting for Henry to tell him, because here's my thing. This nigga went to the event with all the guys that Widow Thayer was presenting to him, and thought it was the chess club. And I'm like, okay, even if he thought it was chess club, that man has lived long enough to know what one other girl, like, to know. I feel like, and this is just my assumption, that man has lived long enough to know, like, when somebody is part of the Alphabet Mafia or not. Like that he's lived that long. Like, he's not stupid. Like, I mean, this is just my assumption, but I don't think he's stupid. I really don't think he's stupid enough to be like, oh, I could never believe you were, girl. And I feel like, let me see. Okay. And after that, we kind of switch. Because the thing is, like, we switch up. Okay, after all that, and I think Pike comes over and gets the food, and, you know, Henry was like trying to put down a plate, and this has been a common theme like throughout. Every time that Pike comes to give the food, Henry always like tries to get a plate for him to sit down with, but he's always saying no. And I think this is another time of that. And after he says no, we kind of switch to a montage of Henry, basically switching a montage a little moments between painting, getting food, and Pike getting tired. The thing was, Pike was upset still, because remember, we had just switched over from him seeing David and Henry like hug, and a little bit more of like could be misunderstood as a little bit more than friends, right? And I feel like Henry, as I've stated before, understands they are just friends, but still doesn't, just because you understand the reality of something does not necessarily mean that exempts your wants for something different of your reality. Like, you know what I mean? That's exactly what's going on. And David, as he stated, he just misses him as a friend. Like he really misses his best friend. It's like he missed him as a brother, you know? But they miss each other in two different ways, right? And I get it, right? Because if I saw that and I was Pike, I would be upset. I wouldn't really want to be seen to him. And let me see. Let's see. Our neighbor is kind of icky, isn't it? I was going to try and start recycling to do my part. What about you? Do you think you might start recycling? I'm going green. Yeah. What about that? Yeah, no, we're going green. Absolutely. Also, girl, period. You need some fun in your life. You need some fun. So watch some telly. Watch some telly, girl. Watch the telly, girl. Okay? Watch the telly. You need to, yeah. You need to, yeah, vacuum. Vacuum lightly. Vacuum lightly. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, and the thing is, like, as we know, as at least I've noticed, Pike loves being behind the scenes, so that's like his thing, right? And now, let me give me a moment because I'm reading off of my notes. Okay, so in the montage, Sampa and Pike have dinner or eat together. They do, because Henry's like, this is Henry, I think it's turning into fall. No, it turned into summer. That's why Henry was able, because Henry basically was able to rent out the school that the woman that was basically that he initially met is a teacher, and basically she allowed him to use it for the summer because kids are out during the summer. So, you know, um, it's a thing. It's a thing right there. It's a thing. And so while that was happening, Pike and Senpai were having dinner. So now we're switching over. After that little montage, we switch over to Little Lulu's with David, Henry, and Alice. And the thing was, David was there was a moment where David like touched her hand while they were laughing. We don't necessarily know what they were saying, right? It was like we don't necessarily know what they were saying. Like they were saying words here and there, but it wasn't like explicit. And we go into how there was this other guy that was trying to talk to Alice, and he tried to kiss her, and she was like, sorry, I'm good. My man's actually right here. You know, that's like, because she likes David. She likes David. And I get it, rightfully so. But Henry's right beside David. Right? Because Alice is sitting across from David. Henry's sitting right beside David. And if I'm Henry, nigga, I'm blowing this shit up. I'm blowing all this shit up. Fuck all of that. If I'm Henry, I'm blowing all this shit up. It's not real. It's AI. It's AI, alright? Because ain't no way I'm finna sit there and deal with that ever again. Never again. I refuse. I've been in a situation like that. I've been in a situation like that before, and it's just like, girl, never again. I'm still recovering. It's been years. It's been years since that happened, and I'm just like, I have wounds from that shit, okay? Fuck all that. So, and what you cooking? What you cooking? You gotta cook for the family, bruh. You gotta cook it for the family. But that's just me. Right? That's just me. Now, I feel like David has a bit of an interest on Alice too at this point, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay? Now, we have a scene after where Pike actually enters the house with Henry and Sam, and we see Sam making these little houses, carving these houses, which are very cute. And Henry offers him to sit down and have lunch with both of them. Pike's face was crazy. He was like, fuck that nigga. I was like, oh. I was like, oh. He was like, no. Pike was like, fuck that nigga. He was like, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Pike is so sweet for doing this. Like, He's cooking for David and Sam, but I think it's mainly for David as a way of not being concerned, but caring, right? Okay, let me just read this. Lonely recess. Last recess, no one wanted to play with me. I just climbed around on my own. If it happens again, what should I do? Ask other kids to come join. Yeah, absolutely. Um, Now we're entering the juicy part, bitch. The juicy part. All right. Now, Sam's not there. Sam's not at the house where Sam and Henry usually live. Sam's somewhere else. I can't remember where the fuck he went, but that's not important. What's important right now is that he's not there. He's not there. Okay, he's not there. He's not there. All right. So it's just Sam, and it's a different day. And Pike, I know. I think Sam is sleeping, and he has the dedicated food. He sits down at the table and he's like, here's the food. Girl, Henry's like this, like, girl, what's this right here? And then Hurry over here is like, oh, I wonder what else they get all this where they get all this food. It's crazy. Like a lot of this stuff is not even in season. And he looks at Pike as he says, "Oh, she must get it from you, right? Right?" Over here, nervous. As soon as he says that, I would be too. I would have, like, ain't no way. That can't be a way. No one knows, but my gang, but the Stooges, you know what I mean. So Henry and Pike are having just a moment by themselves because the last time they had a moment just by themselves was when Henry asked Pike for paint, which was like a while ago. I want to say like 2 or 3 days ago in the movie time. Now Pike is about to sit down with two plates, but then he realizes that Sam is not there. So he just sits down with one, and then he's about to get rid of the other one. But Henry really stresses, "Please stay for supper." And like Henry's looking at him in a very like please stay, like help, like in a like not helpless but like desperate for him to stay and help, right? And just spend time and sit down with him. Okay. Now Pike, like, he genuinely asks him to stay, and the way he's looking is like he is hurt, like he needs this, like he needs him there. And he could be hurt because of David. He could be just stressed in general. Pike is over here. I feel like he's just really nervous about around Henry a lot. He is the most nervous around Henry than anyone else. Like, he's nervous about other people, but he's really nervous around Henry. And I feel like that's because he tends to have an interest in Henry, because you have to think he's doing all this for Henry. All right? He's cooking for Henry behind everyone's back. No one knows this. He's doing all this shit. He's getting the materials that he needs. Honestly, if Henry asked him to jump, Pike would do it. But instead of sitting down with him just by himself, because I feel like maybe Pike knows that I don't know if he can handle withholding how he really feels, or how he doesn't know why he feels this way about him. With him just being one or one of the with him just being one for a long period of time, because when you think about it, sitting with somebody at dinner can be considered intimate because you're sitting down with one person for a long period of time when you have feelings involved in there. And then we understand that Pike over here is doing this because he cares. And I think he understands the full I don't think he fully understands the full scope just yet. Just yet. Take us wine. Why do you want me to stay in, Henry? I feel like he's a dumbass excuse. Says like, look, at the size of this trout, girl, you want to stay. You want to stay because you feel lonely. So basically, okay, I was reading off my notes. Basically, what Henry says is like, because Pike is like, I got somewhere to be, and like Henry's like, girl, but look at this trout. It's like too big for one person. Oh my god. Like, you should please help me out. That's what he's basically like doing. Eventually Pike says yes in a way, not like straight up. He just says, I gotta feed my dog and take care of the house. But the tone, the rhythm, the way they were speaking was as though, okay, I'll see you back here. Pike is going back in his car and he's panicking. This man is crawling. Okay, this man is running from for his damn life. His life depended on you, right? Okay, money, money, money. Where's my honey? Okay, that is what he's saying. So now he's really getting dressed like this is a date, and he's wearing red, which is crazy because that's bold. He looks good too. He looks really good. He looks really, really good, bro. He does, and does, girl, and does, and does, and does, and does. Oh, girl, did you get promoted? But did you get promoted? Oh, you got promoted, bitch. You got promoted. Wait, did she? I swear she had to because ain't no way you telling me you got $1,000. Yeah, period. You're a background actor, as you should be, because you're that girl. You're that girl. You're Mrs. Fucking Price. You're Mrs. Fucking Price. All right. So he's back at Henry's, right? He eventually goes back to Henry's, and he eventually goes back to Henry's, and oh, hold on, charisma level 2. Is your charisma level 2, girl? Let's see what's going on here. Oh, it's level 3. We're good. So he goes back to Henry's. They're sitting down eating the food, and he lives in that red bitch, but it's pretty quiet until Pike and Henry we're looking at the painting that he's been working on since July. Henry, right? Apparently, I don't know if they're talking within like the cut, but maybe they weren't. And now their subject is the painting they're talking about. I feel like this is where Pike really shines because he knows what the painting is, like the representation of the painting. Because the painting was like stars, but it has a specific like mythology or legend behind it. Yes, he knows where it comes from, but he also understands like there's a myth and a native culture, and he goes into detail. This is the time he shines. This time he's taking control of the conversation, and this is the time Henry sits and listens and no longer feels like Pike is a reaction to what someone is saying. He has more of the initiative in this conversation. His voice is more confident. It doesn't feel nervous. It feels calm and comfortable during this whole interaction. This is one of my favorite moments in the movie. This is one of my favorite moments in the movie. Like, in the movie is where Pike really shines and it, like, gets to show himself or a bit of what he knows and a bit of what he's aware of, what he values. And it's interesting to see that because we don't really see that in the beginning of the movie. We do see that he values Henry and he values Sam and how he shows that in through his actions of cooking for them because he cares for them. Enjoying the food because without their food is not necessarily the best. We see what he enjoys. We've seen him read and we've seen him enjoy time with his dog, but we truly get to see this. I guess a child of his that is so interesting. That's shown in the way he tells the story. He doesn't fault her when he looks at Henry. It's not like he's speaking to Henry. He's speaking in, which is interesting. Dimension in this, it's an interesting dimension in the story. Like Henry just checks on Sam and makes sure he's good. He's sleeping like a baby. Summer has turned into fall. Henry seems a bit similar to the way he felt when he was back at home. Not entirely there. He's somewhere else. Now switching to Pike cooking without. What is that? Oh, with Will there. Yeah, with Will there. Girl, get you some sleep. We're gonna switch back. We're gonna switch back because I'm getting so interesting. We're gonna switch back. Get some sleep. I'm sorry. I kind of gotta pay attention to this too. Okay, right. Now we're switching to Pike cooking with Widow Thayer, and the Stooges are helping the man, and Henry's comes inside and helping Pike. Now Henry comes inside of Pike's store, so him cooking while Henry is in there is fucking crazy, right? Because Henry doesn't know. Henry doesn't know Pike has been cooking for him, so it's kind of like, for on Pike's standpoint, it's like, oh shit, I don't need him to know that. Like they need to get the smell. So Widow Thayer and the Stooges were trying to get the smell out, and they waving shit and like getting the food out, whatever. Pike went outside, went to the front of his store, and he was talking to Henry. And I think Pike's interaction at dinner really helped him get over that instance with David and Henry. I was just checking, which I think is a lie. I think it's a fucking lie, but at the same time, I see it because he's also with David and the kids, so it could definitely be the truth. But I also feel like Henry's between David and Pike, but not the same value. He has a history with David. He's something, but with Pike, he's something new. So I feel like he's a bit more nervous around Pike. He's showing that he's a bit more nervous around Pike when he asks him to do one thing in the part of the movie. There's a brief moment where Henry asks, "Are you guys ready to go to David's?" As though they're about to leave, and they leave David's first, and Henry looks at Pike like he wanted to say something, like he wanted to stay and just talk more. This is kind of interesting. There are a lot of things I didn't really notice the first couple of times, but now I'm really looking and really like taking in everything to try to understand why do I like this movie so much. Like I love the movie. I don't know why I like it so much. I think it's because I have like history with it because I grew up with it. Pike seeing David really puts a damper on his feelings for Henry, so I feel like he's debating on going to Thanksgiving because that's what Henry did. Because Henry asked Pike for like if he could come to Thanksgiving with him, and I think seeing David with Henry kind of like damped that. The Stooges are what they are. Back in the back, Pike goes there and they're telling Pike, basically it's a waste of time, a waste of your time. My thing is this: even if it is a waste of his time, how would you know if he doesn't try? Because they think it's taking my David. I don't taking David. I don't think he's taking David. But if you really look, okay, basically he was saying he's taken by David. Okay, taken by David. But if you really look at the history that David and Henry have, I could understand what they're saying. Like his heart is taken by David because of the history and the amount of time they spend to each other. But when it comes to the heart, I don't think he entirely is. Because here's the thing: Henry has periodically throughout the movie stopped David from doing some bullshit, like trying to do bullshit, because Henry knows there is no chance now. Can he be delusional at times? Absolutely, absolutely. But this is something two things can't be true. And I understand on Pike's standpoint, I know where he's coming from because he's doing all this because he cares for Henry. And I think he cares for Henry more than a friend, of course. And I feel like I'm I'm the same way. When I did that for Christian, when I basically there was somebody I fell in love for and I cared for him and I literally would sacrifice anything and everything for him because I was like, fuck it, I care for him more than my own being. That's not the point though. That's not the point. And this video gonna be long, anyways. I don't care. Oh, pay your bill. Pay your bill. Pay your bill. Pay your bill. Broke ass bitches. Pay your bill. Pay your bill. Give me my phone. Pay your bill. Pay your bill. Pay your bill. That's all you gotta do is pay your bill. Eat salad. Eat the chicken salad. Eat the chicken salad. And then I think that's where we're gonna stop. Okay, we're gonna stop there. So we'll stop at why I like this movie so much, and now we're gonna just go back to. Oh, we got so much more. We got so much more to do with. And then, girl, I hate working. I hate working, but I need it. I need to get my wisdom teeth pulled too. Girl, would y'all be an actor? Would y'all be an actor if y'all could? I don't know if I would be, to be honest. I think for me, I find it interesting. What do you mean have another child, bitch? Get away from me. Get away from me. You don't need no more kids. Y'all barely got enough money as it is, girl. As it is. Y'all barely got enough. Wow. I hate having needs. So annoying. I think we should purchase a chess table so that like they can bond and like we can build up the like Wow, that was a lot of money. That was a lot of money that we don't have. They're broke bitches. Like fuck, I swear to God, they're broke. They're so broke right now. It's kind of killing me. They're so broke that they need broken chairs. That's crazy. Okay, do your homework. Do your homework too, cause bitch, I need y'all bitches to pass. Okay, I need y'all to get it together. I need y'all to get it together. Okay. Cause I want him to start planning shit. Oh my god. And then, girl, when is your gig? You need to get some sleep, bruh. Uh huh. Nah. Period. Oh, I need to get my wisdom teeth taken out. Why are you sleeping there? That's weird. Girl, go to sleep in here. And then, girl, you need to go to sleep too. Get some sleep. Oh, bitch, are there? Is their health gonna be good? Oh yeah, no, their health about to be good. Yeah, I want to deal with that bullshit. I hate when everyone's needs is like so imbalanced. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, bruh. They scared. Come on. Come on, y'all. Oh. Oh. Okay, you just making friends? Yo, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Alright, shit. Fuck, shit. Okay, shit. Okay, alright, look at you. Look at you, Stefan. Yes, it's Stefan. I don't care what nobody say. I hate how P8, like, I hate how we're taught PH is F, is fuck, pronounced fuck, but like somebody's name is pronounced Steven and it's PH. What the fuck? Alright. That's just one of my gripes. It's like one of my gripes. I'm so sorry. It makes me so mad because I'm just like, what the fuck do you mean it's Steven? It's Stefan. Like, what? Okay. Like, I guess You know, like of course there's more than one way to pronounce a fucking word. I get it, but it's still kind of irritating. Like, why didn't nobody teach us this? Why didn't nobody teach us this, bruh? I might want to go to sleep. No, we're gonna just. I want to at least get into a beat, and then oh girl, you got a performance at 9. Oh, y'all about to be gone for real. All right, bitch. Let's see. Work hard, play hard. Work hard, play hard. I got off early today. I called my friend. Told her I would call her today, and I did, but she didn't answer. So, down, you know. Oh, did we get a promotion? What's going on? We got girl. You can't dislike acting, bitch. You are an actor. You're an actor. That'd actually be interesting though. Her being passionate about something while also disliking it is a kind of interesting. Like, oh, do wait. I might just keep it. It depends. Work hard, play hard. Work hard, play hard. Why am I attracted to men? Like, can y'all answer that for me? Because I don't get it. Like, I piss myself off. Because I have to remember I am a man. Because I am. I'm a man. I'm a man. I'm a man. Girl, okay. Do your homework. What is it? Stuck? Bro, whatever. Oh, bitch, period. We are going to start planting. Period. Period. We need a picture of him doing it. Probably after this, I'm gonna end the night. I know it was like kind of quiet after like the last half. Because I've been. Nah, he's too tired for that. I'm sorry. Alright, guys. I had a good time. I will see y'all. I'm trying to make a video once a month, once a week, but if not, at least I have one a month. So that means 12 videos this year. So, I will see y'all the next time. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Love y'all. Mean it. Bye. Oh, girl, what's going on? Oh, do I not know how to? Awesome.